Hey, what's up, guys? This is Atlantis Refurbished, back again with another video today. And we're going to be talking about how being able to admit that you are wrong is actually a strength and that it will help you progress in life and spirituality. All right, so oftentimes when two people get into an argument afterwards or after that argument, both people are not willing to admit that they are wrong. This is because in society we have identified with an ego, which is our name and all the accomplishments, how we feel, and like everything tied to us or like the construct of us, and that we should defend this construct with like any power that we have. While this ego does help and have purpose in survival situations and like has some purpose in society, because you still have to obviously identify with like a personality to operate in society. A lot of the time, by over identifying with this construct, it can get in the way of a lot of relationship and spiritual aspects of the spiritual journey. It is very important to learn how to monitor this ego, as it can be the reason for missed opportunities, failed relationships, and stagnated spiritual growth. Some ways to lessen the defending of the ego is to walk away from situations that involve comparing people to other people, arguing, etc. Because the more tense the energy gets, the more likely that even a spiritually based person will get pulled into their ego and lower their frequency. And just a note that over time, the more that you do take the high road, apologize and manage your ego, the easier it gets to keep under control. Why this is the reasons why we would want to strive to keep the ego under control is because we will be more at peace as a person, happier, and learn how to let things go quicker, whether that's an argument or just something that happens to you in life. While this is easier said than done, it is well worth the effort, because in the long run, you just reduce a lot of issues in your life that don't have to exist past happening in the first place. Basically, you're reducing how long you dwell on the problem. And some other ways to lower the chatter of the ego includes frequency channels that I've talked about, and meditating daily to not let the ego grow too big. Some videos that I like to use from a channel that I like called Dream Seeds and Sapient Medicine would be ego dissolution. Obviously, that just dissolves your ego over time. Higher self connection. What that'll do is connect you with like the more infinite aspect of the universe, or your higher soul, or the higher part of yourself that's more connected to God. And by using that over time, it'll motivate you to move on and let things go that already happened, even if they are pretty bad, because you're only wasting energy that you could be using to fix that problem. The next video that I'd like to use that just is a high frequency video that will make it easier to love other people, or love yourself, or just like feel the feeling of love, would be Love Wave or Love Gravitational Wave from Dream Seeds. It's just all the video does is just infuse you or make you like bounce on a gravitational wave of love, which like by playing the video, especially on loop, it kills a lot of negativity, and negativity will draw you into your ego. The next thing would be a kinder, more patient person from Sapient Medicine. What that video will do over time is push you to have more patience with yourself and other people in annoying scenarios or things that would tend to trigger your ego. Then that's pretty much it. You can imagine how many different situations that being a kinder person would help in, especially a more patient person. So the applications to that video are almost unlimited. The next video that I like to use is transmutation of lower basal energy from Sapient Medicine. What that'll do is push the energy from your lower chakras up your spine and turn your body's energy flow or chi into a higher frequency. And the higher frequency you're at, the closer you are to a love frequency and not connected to your ego. All right, and the last video that I like to use from Sapient Medicine is Sapient Medicine Unconditional Love, or Unconditional You. What that'll do is infuse you with the energy of unconditional love, and obviously that would make it easier to just not take things personally, or like forgive other people for certain things, and forgive yourself, because it makes you unconditionally love, or make it easier to unconditionally love yourself, and feel more whole, which will make you not fall into your ego as much, because the ego likes to think of issues and problems, not accept everything for how it is. All right, so that was pretty much all that I wanted to talk about. Now I'm just going to go over a quick summary. So first off, everyone has an ego. This is the part of ourselves that we identify with physically and with a name, accomplishments, traits, etc. It helps with survival, but when our ego is confronted or triggered, however, it can get mad and have many downsides. When triggered, it is best to just walk away from those situations that are just going to get you in your ego even more, like, and just keep pulling you down by like feeding into it. It is also recommended to use uplifting frequencies in order to maintain your ego or tame it on a regular basis, to not let it grow out of control. It is best to just try to work on it sooner, even if you're not dealing with problems right now, rather than later, because it will allow you to have a lot more success and happiness in your life. This is just because all it really does is, when it's not tamed or monitored, it just gets in the way and likes to create problems that aren't real. All right, Soul Family, that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys have a great day, and always try to keep your ego in check. Peace.